What's up, you beautiful viewers? Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going on a little adventure. There's a piece that's still rocking that I think I didn't I don't even know it's spelled correctly, so probably like 2017. Did I put a date? Let's see a date. Oh, wait. 2019. Okay. 2019. Still rocking.
Here's a flashback for you guys of an old throw up I did back in this factory. This is back to when I wrote image. I never spelt my name right. But anyways, this piece was done in maybe 06, 07, so it's cool to see both of these still rocking almost 17 years later. I don't want to show you too much of this factory because I don't want to blow it up, but this spot is definitely so much nostalgia here. I love this spot.
All right, I got this crappy wall all prepped behind me. It is falling to pieces every time I use the roller on it. Bricks are falling out. I'm not worried about it. I kind of like the dinginess. The challenge of today is that all I brought was red, so I'm going to try to create a character on this wall with just red.
And another thing I'm going to point out is I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do today. I knew I just wanted to go find a spot to do a character, but yeah, no sketch, no plan. So I'm just kind of winging it on the wall, just trying to lay some shapes out and position a head where I think it should be. It's definitely important to keep stepping back and take a look at the image that you're putting on the wall to make sure proportions are where you want. And if they're not, then you definitely got to take a second to correct them. And that's what I'm about to do now. And just remember, I always say it, but there's no mistakes, just more content. Okay, round two. We're going to try that again. Now that I know where things should be a little better. This whole day was a little rushed. I went down with Queso to this factory, so you'll see him popping in and out of the video. But yeah, we weren't exactly supposed to be down there, but this place has been getting painted for over 20 years, so hopefully it's not too much of an issue. Anyways, let's get into this character. So, like I said, I had no plan, no sketch. I'm just kind of mapping out a female character on the wall, and because all I had was red tones, eventually I decided to make her kind of like a little devil character. So once the proportions are mapped in, actually, luckily I found this chair in this factory, so I was able to map out the top of the head and put all the hair, making her hold her tail. And I thought that way there would be a good balance on the wall so that the left side would have a little more space utilized and just create an overall better composition for the wall. If you guys watching are artists, that's something that you can definitely think about for your work is, where you're putting things, placing items, just to make sure that your eye is led around whatever you're painting on. I think that's really important, is just have a good balance and a good overall composition. I know this is looking super rough and sketchy for now, but in a minute I'm going to go in and fine tune it. These are just rough lines to kind of map out where I think things should go, and then as always I go in with a brighter color and just make those lines a little more defined for myself.
Alright, so one of the issues I'm having is deciding if this hand should be holding the tail or spraying spray paint that way. I don't know what to do, so in these circumstances, me and Queso always flip a penny. So heads, I'm going to do a spray can. Tails, I'm going to leave it as is and fine tune it. Tails, I'm leaving it as is. Sometimes decisions are that easy.
I thought this was kind of funny to leave in and show you guys that basically the paint was still wet because it was so cold out, and I was able to just erase lines I didn't care for with my hand. Okay, it's time to start filling that character in, and for this portion I'm using the stock cap that came on the Montana Black can, which is also known as the orange dot. I really enjoy these caps. These are one of the 3 caps I use, which the other 2 you'll see later in the video, the tiny pink stencil cap and the level 1 cap, but the orange dot is very effective to just fill the areas very quickly and to create smooth blends as well. can see here, Queso is popping in on the right, working on his piece. And if you're not familiar with Queso's work, you can check out the video of the Jaeger bomb wall that I did with him. And I will also be showing his work at the end of this video. And here is one of the most useful tools, the tiny pink stencil cap that I should be getting paid to promote because I talk about it all the time. But honestly, guys, it's worth getting. And as much as I love the tiny pink stencil cap, I do have to say the cap that I seem to use more than any other cap is definitely the level 1 cap. This cap is just great for line work, but also I like to fill in all of my smaller sections with this cap. So yeah, I don't know. Once I base everything with the orange dot, I love just going in with this level 1 cap, and then if I need a super fine line or detail like eyelashes, eyebrows, that's when the tiny pink stencil cap comes in handy. Here you guys can see that I'm getting close to the end. I'm doing final details here. Whenever I'm doing my final details, one of the things that I want to make sure that I don't forget is to just make sure that I sneak in a detail about a commercial from my website, kbooart.com. If you guys want to support me more, feel free to head on over and check it out. I've got prints, stickers, original artwork, apparel. Yeah, check it out. Maybe get yourself something. No pressure. Thanks, guys. Now back to spray painting. Alright guys, that's it. That's the end of today's adventure. I'm about to show you the final product in just a sec, but do me a favor, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments on what I did today, as well as your favorite color, alright? Here it is, the final product.